Hey everybody, it's Adam from Tested, and I am in New York City in the greatest month to be here, October, at New York Comic-Con. I have been having a fabulous con so far. I just finished my panel in one of the main halls, and I am about to cosplay. Now, I have already cosplayed at this con a couple of days ago. I dressed up as Chewbacca, being led around in Imperial cuffs by a stormtrooper. I know, a Chewbacca again? Yes, the fact is that while I have a cosplay habit, I also turn out to have a Chewbacca habit. But I never do just one cosplay at any, oh right! Plus, that cosplay, the Stormtrooper, was played by none other than Tested's own Norm Chan on his first Comic-Con cosplay. Okay, so I often go to Comic-Con and bring two big cosplays, and then I'll bring a helmet just for casually walking around the floor. And we usually never cover that. This time I have a more elaborate mask, but it is still just a mask that will only cover my head. It gives me full ability to see, it's not too sweaty, and this will allow me to actually enjoy the con and walk from booth to booth and see some of the cool stuff on display. The mask that I'm gonna wear is kind of unbelievable. It is this. This is Moonwatcher, the lead ape. That is the name of the lead ape from Stanley Kubrick's film 2001. Amazingly, we shot a sequence at the Museum of the Moving Image in Queens here in New York yesterday, and they have one of the original castings of Moonwatcher's face, donated to them by its maker, Stuart Freeborn. And so I took a ton of reference photos to make sure mine is exact, and it so is. This was not built by Stuart Freeborn. This is built by my friend and special effects Swiss Army knife, Steve Neal, who can apparently do anything. Steve built himself and I a pair of Moonwatcher masks. These actually have some animatronics built into them, and I will reveal that to you once I put it on. It's a beautiful build. We're going to cover that build. Steve shot the whole process. We're going to cover that on tested.com, so the videos of how this got made will go up pretty soon after this walk goes up. But here we go, Adam Savage's casual New York Comic-Con cosplay. The first step is what I forgot when I had my Wookiee, and that's black eye makeup. These masks look much better when you've given yourself the raccoon eyes. Yeah, it's either I'm becoming a raccoon or Mads Mikkelsen from Doctor Strange. Really, it's amazing that Steve Neal went and jumped into a Moonwatcher costume, because the fact is I had always wanted a Moonwatcher mask and thought, oh, I just don't know when that's ever going to happen. No one makes a good one. And Steve had this reference material, and so I actually also supplied him with some of mine. But he's such an incredible craftsman. This thing, it's not made out of foam latex like the original, which means because it's silicone-based skin, it's going to last a lot longer than the original. And that's good, because I plan to wear this thing a lot. Ooh. Ah. I think that's pretty much it, right? I guess I've got the phone, so I can text the team. We're going to cover this from way far away. This is a true incognito in which I might end up in the next hour not getting recognized or called out at all, which would actually be a first. That would be kind of neat. All right, here we go. So this, because I have a casting of my head, I sent it to Steve Neal, and he actually built this mask off of my fiberglass face, so it fits me exactly. There we go. Yeah, we're good? Okay, hold on, let me just double check here. Okay, you ready? Check this out. Yeah, look at that! This is the brilliance of both Stuart Freeborn and then for this mask, Steve Neal. It is, I don't know what you call this kind of animatronics, because it's not an extra linkage. There is a little piece of plastic in the upper lip attached to two cables attached to the bottom jaw. So when I open my mouth and it's just moving my chin, the top lip curls up. Look at that. Now, Steve made a tongue, and the tongue fell out on its way to New York, so I have to glue it back in later. But my tongue will suffice too. See that? Looks totally right. This is so beautiful. So, I bought a Neanderthal thigh bone from Bone Clones. I know this is not accurate. I know that the bone that Moonwatcher uses to throw up that turns into the spaceship is in fact the femur bone of whatever beast he's beaten on. I think it's like a wildebeest or some kind of a warthog or something like that. I could not find one of those, but I thought Neanderthal thigh bone would suffice. And if you want to take issue with it, I'm happy to go toe-to-toe. But here we go. This is my New York Comic Con casual walk around cosplay. All right, here we go. Now stay back. There we go. Oh, that was awesome. I gotta take this off. I'm very. Oh. Doesn't matter how comfortable the mask is, you're always gonna be sweaty. That was fabulous, and that was a Comic-Con first because nobody found me. Nobody recognized me. No one asked if it was me. That was awesome. I loved it. I bought some great toys. I took some selfies with other people in their great costumes. I got to wander around and just be an attendee, and that is often kind of hard for me to do. So that was delightful. Oh, all right. There we go. I'm gonna examine my haul. That was fabulous.
So you saw raccoon eyes.
I still have the bathroom. See, the thing about the Comic Cons, right, is the bathroom's always 2 floors away and away. So right now, it's going to be a while before I get out of this crazy eye makeup.
Well, I heard you had a haul.
I do. That was. So I also took some great photos with a whole bunch of cosplayers. I can't wait till we post them, and you know, they find out that it was me. A lot of people built their own costumes. It was just being regular folks, and it was so much fun. And yeah, I scored a lot. I've got Justice League half skeleton figures here. Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman.
Yes, these are designed by Jason Freeney of his XX-Ray series. At the scale, he does them at big scale, and these are his run. Mighty Jax releases these. I totally recognize them.
These are only $20 each on the floor, and I have a whole bunch. You and I both have a whole bunch of this stuff. So I really dug being able to get that. Let's see. Ooh, this was they only had one of these left.
Oh, this is from Tokyo Toy. Oh, so this booth, I'd walked by it several times at the Connery. They had a Gremlins version like this and a Stay Puft. But that's Felix the Cat?
Felix the Cat with a sparkly gold skeleton. Yeah,
that's so cool.
This was the only one they had for sale.
Oh.
Let us see here.
So jealous. Whoa, okay.
This was, so that was the very first con walk I've ever done where no one found out who I was.
Yeah, which give you the breathing room to look at things, actually
now, that's not
buy
to say
things.
That no one knew who I was, because once I started buying toys in the toy alley, those folks all know each other, and they saw my credit card.
And then word gets around.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's not being found out. That's just, you know, the credit card. So one of them gave me this skeletal figure.
This, I recognize the bag. It's from Sen Toys, 1000 Toys.
Okay.
I believe it's a Japanese company, and they do highly articulated action figures.
It's really
and that's
beautiful.
One of the robots.
Hands, robot head.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous piece. So they gave me that, but I was buying this.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of these. Okay,
really?
I first saw this when I went to Hong Kong 2 years ago,
How did you not tell me about these?
I've been holding out. I actually have 2 of them at this scale. This was, it's an amazing price too, right? They typically do these at much smaller scale. And 2 years ago, they announced them and they were a huge success. They're die-cast parts. They feel the weight. Feel the weight of this. And it's a mech. Magnets that attach the shoulder pieces, I believe right there.
Oh my God.
And it's this adorable design. But the coolest thing about this is that it's a mecha.
What do you mean?
It opens up. It's a mech.
Oh,
it's not just a robot. It's actually, in the universe, the head pops up, and this
so
whole thing.
Rides in this thing.
Yes.
Dude, that is so cool.
And there's a control stick on the inside, and that comes out.
Oh my gosh. Wait, we got hands here. Here we go. Here, put this one on the other side. Oh, this goes the other hip. Wow. Oh, and these are, I don't know what these are.
And they do them in different colorways, different color variants.
This is so gorgeous. I could not believe how beautiful it was. And yeah, the price point was ludicrously inexpensive for how gorgeous.
So they're starting to make their way into conventions, the DesignerCon and New York Comic Con.
It's beautiful. They have a figure that's not yet available of a little green robot that sticks out of here, but as soon as that is available, I'm going to get one.
Totally.
Okay, now there's one more piece that is my favorite piece I collected, and it's another Jason Freeborn piece.
Huge envy.
Oh, this is insanity. I could not believe that I was able to pick this up.
These are incredibly limited.
Ivory food dog pair by Jason Freeborn. Look at this thing.
So Jason Freeborn is a New York artist, and he does anatomical dissections of pop culture creations. And he's partnered with Mighty Jaxx. This is a variant that was launched this past summer when he toured Asia, the most highly coveted of his when he went on that tour.
Oh, really? This one was?
Yeah, and he launched with the bronze paint style.
Yeah.
But the ivory one is the new limited one, and I think looks fantastic. It comes as a set only.
It's not vinyl. I'm sorry, it's not ivory.
Yes.
It's actually vinyl. But yeah, this is, so I've been collecting Jason stuff for a long time. I have a shelf devoted to him, and clearly I'm going to need to expand that shelf because these things are absolutely amazing.
Wow, well done, good haul.
So I will say one last thing about walking with Moonwatcher. Only a couple of people realized that I was Moonwatcher. I heard a couple of people laugh about it. Only one human took my photo. I took selfies with a whole bunch of cosplayers, but only one guy took my photo. But each time I took a selfie, I would open up and do that, and people, whoa! That was the best part. The reveal of the was awesome. I'd say that was an incredibly successful Adam Incognito, and it was a complete incognito.
Yes,
I walked the floor, did not get found.
Awesome. We got to do it more at future conventions.
Totally.
Do something showy and then also something just for yourself to actually explore the convention.
And now we've got to figure out how to get all this stuff back to San Francisco.
We're on it.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Bye.